Bougie gang in this thing, bougie gang. Guys, do you know I was saying good morning to you guys and I did not have my microphone on? Microphone checker. Guys, I will go ahead and link this on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, Lego. Let's go. Only just because also I communicate with a lot of you through Instagram. I know I always have my email address. Prominently displayed. Good morning, guys. Let me tell you, I went through the whole good morning up to Cheryl Waz from Miss Blue. I know you're driving in the car, boo boo, and all the way to maybe Cheryl Waz, I think, at a certain point. And my microphone wasn't on because I was trying to fix this overlay, and I'm using a little bit of MAC this morning, guys, because my skin is not perfect, and neither is anyone else's, even the beautiful Miss Peyton Marie. I love seeing these beautiful women that you guys oogle and ogle over, and we see them with no makeup on, and I'm like, why do I let ugly trolls troll me to make me like have to be perfect when clearly even the ones that look perfect with body yaddy and facey yaddy and all the yaddy yaddies and alicious, momlicious, momtastic. Why would I let a ugly troll me? Like, girl, bye. Bye. Good morning, guys. These likes are not even on. Are my likes? Is there something wrong with the likes this morning? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Good morning, all of you. Good morning, all of my wonderful, wonderful bougie gang up in this thing. We got almost 100 here and 23 likes. Guys, good morning. Can we say congratulations to Cutie Squad? Cutie Squad crossed over 1,000 sometime this week, and I want to congratulate her. She jumped right into very odd situation. She was kind of doing, I like to say PR, maybe it's funny, I don't know, but I felt like she was kind of doing a little PR sidekick kind of to Zolo bands, and that was not an easy thing to do. I know Fifi's been helping Zolo out now, kind of, she enjoys it. Miss Candy, I don't know if Miss Candy's in the bushes or not, but good morning, Miss Candy. But congratulations, cutie. Congratulations to Fifi. You will see me on Fifi's channel, these little sisses of mine. Let's see. You'll see me on Fifi this afternoon. She's gonna interview me, guys. Isn't that gonna be fun? Mommy, hush. Fifi broke 3K. Zolo Bands, I think, broke 3K. Cutie broke 1,000. This month, I know KP broke 1,000. Like, a lot of people are doing their thing and they're working really hard, guys. So show them some love. If I missed anyone's celebratory milestone mark, can you please let me know? But you guys are doing your thing out here, and congratulations. Okay, good morning. If you have not, if you rep gang, thank you. I do have some more stuff coming. It takes a minute. It's on demand with Teespring, guys. So just understand that when you order stuff, it's being made for you at that moment through the company called Teespring. So sometimes it can take like 7 to 10 business days, which is basically like a week and a half to 2 weeks. Sometimes they can get them out much sooner, but it's not always going to be. But I got this pretty quick. I got it like in maybe a week or so. 38 likes, 109 here. Okay. Good morning. I think Miss Blue was number 1. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna give you guys a chance to get these likes up real quick. She's in the car, Dovely Creations. Miss Blue is on her way somewhere. Love Noel, good morning. Latoy, Natalie, Pineapples. We had fun yesterday. clearing some air. But the funny thing is I did listen to and we're not going to deep dive into this today because I think enough has been said and I think you guys know, but Chelsea, the young lady who gave us all a scare, well, let me wind that back. Chelsea, who was living her life and a fruitcake out here, disguising as a cheeseburger crybaby, gave a lot of people a scare out here, making people think that this young lady had harmed herself. So she put up 2 lives in the past 2 days, and I had a chance to listen to all of one and some of another. I saw the original one. I saw that over on Blama's channel. Blama did like our live reaction to it. So if you missed that, go check it out on Blama's channel. And where she really clears, Mommy, I got you. Give me just a second, hon. All these dogs have been out multiple times. So they're very well taken care of here. Okay, took it. Anyway, Homegirl put up a live. It was very interesting. I'm going to play a snippet of it, and it is what it is. It was interesting to me because she's like, I can't figure out why the Hamburglar doesn't like you. Who's the Hamburglar? Hamburglar, cheeseburger. If you hear a weird name, you know who it is. It's an overgrown troll. And in any case, I know what I know, and like I said, no one can tell me anything about me. I know me best, and that's that on that. Like, it's really not relevant, but it's just interesting. It's fun to hear the words. I trolled you just because I am a follower and not a leader. All of those things. I was playing follow the leader, basically, Chelsea was saying. And I don't know why I was doing what I was doing, but I was just doing it. And because fair is fair, and because she probably understands she put a lot of fuck shit out there, so weird shit came to her. I think she's not pressed about certain things. Mommy, hush. But yeah, guys, we're at 135, 52 likes. Thank you all for coming to spend some Friday morning with me. I appreciate that. Good morning, good morning. So let's do this. Give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna go handle. Are you two arguing? Oh. These two are funny. If I could show you what was going on the floor right now. If you guys have any interest in what goes on in this office at all, my glam room, I am going to be making some adjustments to my pack system, and I will be filming it. There's a major adjustment that I'm going to make. I'm going to IKEA today to pick up some additional items to reconfigure a little bit. So if you have any interest in any of that, make sure to check out my vlog channel next week. Because of course I will be filming it. I'm going to go to IKEA, and I'll be filming that too. So come with me. And then I'm going to pick up the supplies, and then hopefully I can convince my husband, to get that done for me this weekend, which would be nice. It shouldn't be too long. Like, it's like maybe an hour job. So, anyway, that's what's going to be going on here in my mom life. And I think he's going to be, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it on my other channel. But yeah, we got stuff going on over here. Anyway, what else, guys? Anisha, Latoy, Love Noel. Let me go get these dogs some food, guys. I'm going to give you guys a summary. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Bougie Gang. If you guys rep Bougie Gang and you want something not screaming out, doesn't have my face all over it, there are a bunch of different phone cases. I do have iPhone and Android in the shop, so make sure to go to lovelieslacefronts.com. Okay. And you can get right to the shop, and give me just 2 minutes. I need to go tend to these dogs a little bit. And I just got home from carpool, and I set up the live. I was sitting out in there in the driveway, and I think they might they either need to go outside, which is fine, or I'm going to fill their dog bowls. So let me go do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves, and I've got something for you to in the meanwhile. Okay, we'll do this. And mods, if you can just drop the links, encourage everyone to hit that the like button, I would certainly appreciate it. If we were at 100, oh my God, I would be so happy if I had 100 likes when I get back. But if not, it's okay. But let's just get him up to 75, which would be right about 50%. Give me just a second. Hey guys, sorry about that. I said let me feed these dogs. I thought Farrah fed them before we left, but anyway. How's everybody doing? Okay, guys, let's jump into this real quick. So, we've had a lot going on. The three mommies have been a little bit absentee. I don't know what's going on. I know hey Candy, good morning, hun. Good morning, Miss Brader's Life. Good morning. Mary Blue, good morning. If I missed you, I did kind of a big summary. Good morning, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And Miss OKC, good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm gonna try and say your name at some point throughout this, so we'll talk. Silver Moon, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Okay, get my bearings. Let me look at my phone because this is where I took my notes on Miss Olivia. Look, guys, do you ever catch yourself when you're just kind of like, there's just certain things when you're momming that are just kind of like no-nos, right? And I feel like the other day, I was watching Jasmine's video and I kind of focused in, we jumped right into the middle. And I was talking about how she was making those fugazi lunches. And then there was another video. Was there another video? Let me just double check. Make sure I know what I'm talking about here. She was talking about she was getting ready to go shopping because she had like nothing in the fridge. And the weird thing to me is that Jasmine shops really strange to me. as a woman with a decent sized family. I mean, she doesn't have 10 kids or anything like that, but at the end of the day, damn it, even when it's just you need to have some damn food in the house. Like, what the hell? We're in a pandemic. Do you not understand that at any moment all hell could break loose and you need to have spaghetti, pasta, rice, noodles, jars of tomato sauce, jars of for you as a kid, with having kids. Well, anyone needs to have canned vegetables, frozen vegetables. You need to have meats. You need to have fish, whatever it is that you eat, you need to have it on hand. You need to have groceries, right? You need to have food in the house. And it's weird to me that some of these people, specifically, let's just say Jasmine, are operating out here like she lives in the one of the most remote parts of the world. Like any of you who've been to the Caribbean, even if you live in and you have a beautiful home, most people eat very fresh in the Caribbean, right? We lived in a nice home, my grandmother, my family. We lived in nice homes, all of that. But at the end of the day, almost every single day, whatever you wanted to eat you would either go, or if you had someone working in your home, because in the Caribbean, let's face any of you who are Caribbean folks, you know that you might have someone working in your home. You might have a cook, not a cook the same like what we have here, but someone who comes and cooks meals. They may go cook meals for a couple of different families, but they stop at they make your meals, they make someone else's meals, whatever. Anyway, um, things are being bought fresh. And you see this in many different parts of the world. People are buying fresh fish. They're going and buying fresh meats. They're going to buy vegetables. Yes, you have stuff in your pantry, but it's just a little bit of a different type of lifestyle because everything is done like made that day. Stuff is fresh caught. Jasmine shops like she lives in Jamaica or something. She shops like she lives in friggin' South America. Like, that's just not how shit works. Like, people don't grocery shop here every day because we have damn near industrial freezers in our houses. Like, things are set up differently in other parts of the world. If you notice when you see other vloggers that live in other places, sometimes they got like super small refrigerators and freezers. People shop differently in other places. Their cultures are different. And Jasmine shops like she's from just another place in time. She has no fucking food in her house and she's got 4 kids and there's 2 adults that love to eat. And it's like she goes and shops for meals, not for life. And it's just odd to me that this every time you want to eat something, y'all got to go run to the grocery store. Anyway, I just found that very strange and odd that somebody with food stamps doesn't, well, I guess she says she doesn't have food stamps anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. She says she doesn't get food stamps. She's got kids in school. A lot of people, a lot of kids, like if you got the PEBT, you got something. So you got something on top of the nothing, or you're back to the something that you were getting. You're getting ready to have a 5th kid. I would imagine you've probably gone to apply for WIC. I mean, Jasmine does not mind a handout. And the funny thing is, when we were talking the other day, let me see your comments too. I know she's looking when she says going to the grocery store and sees them shelves getting. Can I tell you guys, I've almost finished shopping for Christmas, period. I've said it on my vlog and stuff, but I don't know if I've said it here. And I know everyone doesn't have that luxury, but I tell you what, Christmas every year is on December 25th. And if you've got children or you've got people that you love to bless with gifts, their birthday comes every year and and certain dates come every year on time. You got to learn how to stash your cash for that ass and make your life a little bit less hectic and put some money away. If you guys watch my vlog, I'm not going to sit and do money counts because I don't need anyone trying to like bust down my doors over here. But at the end of the day, you guys know I tell you I take at least $100 to put in my stash. Whatever I think I can do, and or look, I know I'm not going anywhere this week. I know I just did my grocery shopping. Maybe I can do 200. I stash every single week. Okay. and stash to me safe, okay? But it's a different savings account. It's for me. It's for me and my endeavors. It's for my wants, okay? Will I dip in there for something for Farah or my husband? Of course, because we are a family and I love them. But my stash is for what I want to buy with it, okay? And because this year I was a good lady, I was about to say a good girl, and I really didn't do much designer. Yeah, I'm gonna go out with a bang this year. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna make a purchase, okay? And I've been stashing so I can pay cashing. I can pay with cash, okay? There's something wonderful about paid, okay? If I might do it on a card and get my points, but when that bill comes, it'll just be a transfer over to and just be like boop, okay? Um I'm gonna do something because I want to congratulate myself on some of my efforts, on hitting some of my goals. Any of you who follow and when I look up like this, I'm looking at my vision board. Okay, for 2021. Have I hit all of my goals? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I haven't. It's okay though. It's okay because if you don't have goals, you don't have vision and you don't have focus. You got to have something to look forward to, right? And when I look forward to what I want to accomplish, if you don't plan to succeed, you plan to fail, okay? And failure doesn't hit anyone harder than you, okay? And then the people that got to deal with you when you fail and you don't do what you want to do. If you know that you at least tried, it's a good feeling. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't get where I wanted to go, but it's okay. I'm gonna get there. I'll share it with you. I know we're gonna talk goals and any of you guys who watch those videos, you already know what's going on. These dogs are guys, going from 1 to 2 dogs is nightmarish, okay? Jasmine shops very strange, okay? We never see her at the mall. We never see her buying anything. Are we in a pandemic? Of course. Is she rich? Jasmine, we know you're not rich. We know you're not. Don't worry about it. I just find it very strange how you have all these kids and you just don't have what you need. And also the dry bagging for the outdoor furniture, the outdoor toys, all of that. I love when people say, I've only got a registry because people want to celebrate you. By the way, speaking of celebrating someone, Toya Talk had her baby, in case you did not know. She put up 2 videos, one when she was getting ready to go into, she was actually in labor, walking around, going to dental appointments, doing, just being a woman, okay? Just being a woman of 2021, where we walk around, do errands, and take our kids to their dental appointments while in labor. It was actually her due date, and her body was doing what it does naturally. And she started having some contractions after she dropped her babies off at the daycare. And she kept her eldest home to take her to a dental appointment. And good morning, Courtney. Yes, there's nothing wrong with buying online year round, but for someone who doesn't really, and someone who doesn't keep their house, Courtney, I know your pantries are stocked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, that's one thing. And I'm sure when you need to get out, you get out, or you do what you got to do. This is a woman who continuously has nothing in the house, and these people run back and forth to the store. How does Jasmine have all these kids with no food in the house, especially while pregnant? Candy, say it one more time, okay? One more time. Okay. All right. Period. Okay. Vision board planning is manifesting my vision into reality. I did pretty good this year. Yeah. And sometimes you just have to carry over. Sometimes it's not always our destiny to fulfill. Sometimes it ends up being our children. Who knows? But these short-term goals, we were coming out of I'm not going to share it now. I'm going to share it later. I want to do it on Real Talk Bougie because it makes more sense. I don't like to focus too much on me, despite what you might, I know I get into me because it's me. I got to share, I share my advice based on my experience. However, we'll talk all that later. Okay. Um, who's just stopping by? Good morning, Nurse KP. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Jasenia, Latasha, good morning. Food insecurity. Yeah, but to me, as a mommy of, we like went to Sam's the other day. I had to return some stuff. I knew we were running low on fruit. The banana situation's weird. Like, we go in spurts. We eat lots of bananas. We don't. My sister sent me a box full of cakes the other day. I was going to make banana bread with the bananas. I ended up throwing all those bananas away that I had to the side because my sister sent me a ton of cakes, right? I got a fair amount of apples, and I just picked up a bag of apples, period. You know what I mean? Like, me personally, I got to have some sort of citrus, lemons, limes on deck, peppers, onions, potatoes, like, always. I don't care if they just went bad. Potatoes cost $4 for like a sack. There's no reason to not have potatoes for soups, stews, home fries, French fries, hash browns, whatever. It is a staple food you must have. Onions, um, lemons, limes, peppers, tomatoes, okay, cabbage, just the things that I know I can go to my pantry at any time and toss some vegetables and make a stir fry. I can, I can do whatever. I can make fried rice if I want to. I've got things that are tasty that will bulk up rice and pastas and vegetables and all of those things, or a piece of meat, fish, shrimp. You know what I mean? Occasionally, when I've got a little bit left over to put in a Rubbermaid, which maybe not be dinner for the family, but something for one, I throw it in the freezer. I don't try to waste, especially since the pandemic, because overnight they could shut shit down and you're running around chasing around water. I don't even know how much. We've got a lot. We've probably got 5 cases of 40 bottles of water. And that's like during the pandemic, like the height of pandemic, I had 10 cases of water at all time. I had 5 cases in the garage, and then we would slowly bring a couple in. Yeah, we don't waste, you know? I mean, no matter how well we did in life as a kid and my parents, my father would always say, we're from a poor country. He saw poverty like for real. He may not have been from a poor family, but when you talk about poor and you talk about people um who just have flour, and they're making dumplings, they're making pancakes, they're making pasta with it. They're doing whatever they need to do with it to eat, to feed a family and make stretch meals and stuff like that. I mean, you haven't seen poverty until you fly into what they used to, well, I guess they still call it a third world country. Go to the Caribbean, fly in, and on your way to your beautiful resort, take a look out the window and see how some people are living. And they're happy. They're very happy, but they shop like Jasmine. Okay. They're going to the market and they're going to buy what they need because they don't have everything that they want. And sometimes people work day labor. They have very small means. They don't have refrigerators. They don't have the means for storage, but they're buying what they need to feed their family that day. And that's it. But it's odd to me that someone who gets paid once a month, and maybe a man who gets paid every week or 2 weeks, that you would not have necessary pantry flour, grits, pancake mix. Um, some of the things that I bought last year, I don't know what the shelf life is for some of them, maybe a year or two. So things that I have right now that I need to use are like Bisquick. You guys know I like to fry fish. I have been incorporating some of my flour because I want to turn over my flour. I don't want to waste it. So I'm going to start doing some things with some of my flour, some of my Bisquick, some of my things that I bought last year. Start using them, use them for pancakes, use them for fish fry, use them for thickening starches and gravies. We're getting ready to start doing a lot of cooking, and some of that stuff I will not be buying because I already have it and I need to use it. My canned goods, I don't buy lots of canned goods. You guys know I make soup for my husband every day, so I flip that over pretty frequently. But in terms of the flour items, I get the big, gigantic Ziplocs. And as soon as I open something up, I keep it airtight. And I've actually been debating on buying some airtight containers to keep my sugar, my coffee mate, my coffee, things like that out on the counter so I can free up some space in my cabinets. But lady, you're 30 years old, you're running a household, you've got a man in the house, and you are not impressing anyone, including, I would think, your man, by not running your household. Your household is not being run properly. Um, I mean, far be it from me, I don't live there, and I'm certainly not one of your neighbors or friends, but it really, really, it's shocking to me how she operates her household. Third world countries, right, in America, Native American reservations, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There are people in our country who do not have the same means that we do. They absolutely don't. So you are right on some reservations. Not all, but some. There are some nations of our indigenous population to this land, let's say, um, who do quite well. However, there are some that are still mistreated. They're still absolutely 100% mistreated. And do a 23andMe and see what's in your bloodline. You might have some, you know what I mean? Because keep in mind, we, even if you know that you know that you know, maybe that you were first, second generation American citizen from Africa or wherever you're from, South America, Latin America, Caribbean. At the end of the day, there's so much mix in us. It's shocking to me. But anyway, so understand that, we are more closely related and have a lot more in common than we don't, right? But yeah, that's a great call out. And also really in the realm of the missing woman or missing person phenomena. Um, Gabby Petito, rest her soul, unfortunately met her ultimate demise through potentially her boyfriend, who we now who they've confirmed dead. Okay. Brian Laundrie's remains were found, and Brian Laundrie is the boyfriend of Gabby Petito. Gabby had a YouTube channel, and she was setting off on a van life endeavor with a crazy ass bozo. Guys, one thing, um, watch your daughters. At the end of the day, watch your daughters and teach them everything you know. If you are street smart, if you got the smarts, okay, you're a smart woman, you know what you know, um, teach your daughters to not trust that first boy. You know what I mean? And there might not be anything wrong with that first boy. That first boy might end up being her husband and the father of her children. But just understand that sometimes, I don't know. I mean, like her father said, people have bucket lists and they wait till they're 60 and they retire to live out their dreams. And Gabby was doing it early in life and getting to do things that she wouldn't probably be able to do in her 60s. She was getting to do in her 20s, but she did it with someone who had it in his heart to take her out. Jackson Squad, good morning. Teach them everything. Teach them everything. Teach them their smarts. Teach them not to doubt. Teach them not to be thirsty. Teach them not to be thirsty for anything. Grades. Don't cheat. Don't be thirsty for friends. Be calm, be gracious, be one with yourself, be happy with you as a little young lady, and you will grow up to be not thirsty, not overly anxious for anything, and how to be still, how to read a book, how to say thank you, how to just say no thanks. Yeah, get RIP to Gabby, and RIP to all of the victims. Okay. There have been so many this month. It's heartbreaking. Okay. Um, But unfortunately, this young lady took off on a trip with a guy who's supposed to be her boyfriend, who had they had history of problems. And unlike some people on these YouTube streets who like to play, like Olivia, and wants to be hysterical, and I'm not going to let him get away with this. It's the forgetting for me. Olivia, I'm going to switch topics a little bit right here, but RIP to Gabby, RIP. Um, I don't know if I want to say I feel sorry for the Brian Laundrie family, just because I don't know what they were doing when the man took off. But at the end of the day, we do have two sets of parents here who, one, your kid dropped you off in a pile of complete shit, and the other family is dealing with not knowing what happened to their daughter. They just know that they've had a funeral, and it's awful. They seem very suspicious, Telly, or Tell. Um, but he's dead. And even when you know your kid's on some fuck shit, it's still, I'm sure there's still mourning, I would imagine. So he doesn't get a whole lot of sympathy from me, especially if he took out his girlfriend. Um, he doesn't get any sympathy from me, but the family, it's unfortunate. That's about all I can say. But in any case, Olivia, back to these mommies real quick. Olivia really is nuts. Olivia went through this whole entire thing about Gerard and this incident, right? I just want to say this because I still have to get to this video that I want to do, and I just have not been able to get to this week, guys. Absolutely, Maya Mercado. We talked about Maya Mercado, I think, last week a little bit. That crazy ass maintenance man. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what Farrah's going to want to do at 19, but I guarantee you, I just would not have her in an apartment by herself. It's no one's parents' fault. She seemed like a very responsible girl. She was doing her thing. She had these jobs. We can talk about some missing folks if that's what you guys want to do here on this channel. We could do that. I don't want to take too much time right now, but if you guys are, this is a young lady who really didn't get what she, awful. Okay. Then there was the young lady on Instagram with the weirdo. Guys, be careful out here and encourage your girls to be very careful. Keep their eyes and ears open. Some of these situations, there was nothing that they could do. There was nothing that they could have done with other than what they did, which was, I'm sure, fight for their lives and do the best that they could. And that's it. But we got to be careful out here when you live your life online, because there are crazy people out here, and we talked about one yesterday. Is she harmless to me? I think so. I give zero fear factor on, I want to say none, but the fact that she's crazy, maybe 1 or 2 on a scale of 10. I mean, I give no fucks. I got a whole husband here to protect me, and then we handles our business over here. So, period. Okay. But we got to be careful. There's crazy people out here who are watching us. They're watching our feeds. They're watching our moves on the internet, and they crazy. Okay. But Olivia is a special kind of creep. Not only is, if she's pregnant, she's withholding a pregnancy from someone who needs to know. She is creating tall tales and a video paper trail on her husband to defame him. She doesn't remember when you say he threw a bag at you, but what about you trying to stab him? What about you doing all different kinds of things? Lady, you're nuts, okay? And also getting on this internet saying that he tried to kidnap your kids, or y'all's kids, put it that way. You could have had an APB on him, and you say your man is a cop. All it would need would be him going to his radio and saying, okay, situation over here. Like, this girl is certifiably nuts. All the stuff that she's done, she forgets about, but she's not going to let him get away with it. Olivia, to me, is the type of person who will push your buttons to the point where, oh, I'm going to slap you. Like, stop it. Or she's the type that makes sisters want to come get in their car and squat up on you because you're a nuisance, right? Tuna in the air. Yes. Liv needs help. She has kids looking up to her. Making false allegations and domestic violence is not okay. Admitting to yelling in front of your kids and telling the kids domestic violence is okay. Absolutely not. Hey, Sofa. Good morning, hun. Tuna is buying props. She's everything from phantom pregnancy. She's really trying to prove a point. That dress proved a point to me. Girl, bitch, number one, can you get up off this internet trying to buy clothes? That dress is not for you. I don't understand a woman who doesn't understand her body. Just look, and I want to talk to some of these companies out here. Let me tell you something. Before Fashion Nova ever reaches out to me, I want to talk to their PR and say, look, body acceptance, all of that. Can you make a flattering dress for a large woman? Olivia's dress is a flattering dress for someone with not her shape and size. I don't understand some of these people who think that you can just buy anything because it comes in a 3, 4, 5X. Can people stop selling people these pipe dreams of sexy clothes when you are in a body that is not suited for that? I'm sure that there are beautiful dresses that a woman her size can wear, and it's just going to be her body at the end of the day. But I don't understand the skimpy skimp for someone who has body yaddy or very slim of someone who is 350. Like, you look crazy. It looks like Lizzo the other day when Lizzo was basically naked with a G-string on and pasties on her tits and wanting people to understand like she needs to be accepted. Understand at your age right now, maybe you're healthy, but you are going to be pre-diabetic. You are doing a number on those knees. You're also a dance, you dance, you're a performer, you wear heels, all of those things. You are more susceptible to arthritis, osteoporosis, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart attack. Bitch, you big. And I'm saying that from a bitch you big perspective. I mean, this morning, your girl's 210 pounds, okay? But at the end of the day, do I need to be 150 to 175? Of course. I'm a short person. So I need to get my weight down even more, right? But at the end of the day, let's be realistic. As a 50-year-old woman who has always been in the realm of 200, pretty much my mid 20s to my today, there's some things I did to myself that I wish I had not done. I wish I would have gone outside and walked a little more. I wish I would have maintained my weight a little bit better. I wish I would have done those things so I don't have to take the pills and the injections that I have to today. I'm telling this from a place of love and respect that, girl, I know people want to tell you like, girl, you a bad fat bitch, but no. And part of that is good momming. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of yourself is taking care of your kids. If your kids see you with bad habits, they're going to have the same. If your kids see you lacking, Jasmine, your kids are going to replicate that same thing. They're not going to. Thank you, Kels. Your kids are not going to do. Some kids do exactly what their moms do, right? They're going to say, well, that's how I was raised, that's what I know, da, 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 da. They don't think for themselves. There's nothing wrong with replicating what you think you know that worked, and you want to have a similar home as mommy, but moms didn't always have what we had. My mom, like, they had microwave, but they had it later. So when she had 10-year-olds, she didn't have a microwave. I went a long time with no microwave, okay? Jazz Cash App Tuna bought those onesies for the baby. I thought Tuna was going to send some type of other gift, which I need to go back to the crates to find out what that was. But she said that Olivia was sending something else. And I was like, I don't believe that. So she cashed apped her money. So her lazy behind couldn't get on Amazon and purchase what she needed her to purchase. She just sent her money. And that's your bestie? Y'all welcome Kels to the chat, who does one of the best stuffy nose Jasmine renditions out here on the YouTube streets. Period. If you want some good some good stuffy nose comedy, Kels does that, and it's, I mean, period. Okay. But yeah, one, Jasmine, like, okay, so let me get back to my original point. Bad momming is not attractive. And one of the reasons why, Olivia, maybe you can't keep a man on top of what we see, because I don't know what's what. I mean, we would have to ask Mr. Zolobands, because he was there. He saw stuff that we don't know about. So maybe I would have to, I'll see if he will answer some questions regarding the parenting. We'll put it that way. And because he was there for a moment in time. This is a woman who allowed her children to go drive around with a man that she had just met. And, we see Zolo now. He's a good guy. And I think he's trying to find his way. He's also growing up. A lot of the stuff that was on Zolo was things that he was very young, still with a teen attached to it. And nobody's perfect, right? So that's who she found, she met, she vibed with. He's now on the YouTube streets. It is what it is. And I would love to find out regarding, we already know she couldn't cook, didn't cook. What did he think when she had him driving Christian to the barbershop? Like, why couldn't you take your behind and take your kids to the barbershop like you normally would? Like, it's immediately you get a boyfriend and you turn him into errand man. Brandon, like, it's like oh, here's your new stepdaddy, like, let's go. Like, that's just weird to me. And don't think that that fell on deaf ears. We remember Zoloban said, you out here with the next dude. And I'm saying that as the next dude. Like, you, like, so I guess I would already know what he's going to say, because you out here allowing the next ninja out and around your children, and that this time is me. Weird. And of course that's not attractive, and it's dangerous, because you're going to let the wrong person. What if there had been a car accident? How are you going to call your husband to say so and so got a bump, bruise, broken arm, or my car got totaled, thank God everything's okay, I just need to let you know? Like, how are you going to answer those questions when you are dealing with next to strangers with your precious children who what? And the decision making, it's just weird. These women are so strange, and as they're taking more and more time off, I feel like they're just telling on themselves. I don't know what it is that they're doing right now. Tuna wants to catch up to Chrissy, and always have a man. She's not mature enough to answer those questions. Wait, let me finish Kel's, because okay. So she settles with whoever sticks around. Absolutely. And I think Chrissy even said that too once upon a time. Chrissy says she was looking for love in all the wrong places. And she has talked us through some of her poor decisions that have led her to maybe doing some different things. And even though Mr. Rob may not be top notch, look, a man can turn top notch overnight. We know this, right? We know this. Kevin Samuels, Mr. Setting the Bar, and over 1 million subscribers. He got 500,000 subscribers in like 6 months, guys. If you hadn't been watching Kevin Samuels, those of you who don't like him, he went from like 300,000-400,000. He's over 1 million now, period. Making lots of money. Does he tell people how to be a mate, how to meet a nice woman? He sure does. Does he come from a place of meeting women and marrying women? She sure does. Does he come from a place of failing in relationships? He absolutely does. That's why he can give people advice, right? Is he coming from a place of perfect? He said, no. In order to become an expert at something, you have to fail. And he's done that. I've done that. Have I failed at relationships? Absolutely. That's why I was getting married in my 40s. That's why I was having a first baby in my 30s. Okay. I had some healing to do. I wasn't doing what they were doing. I was on a different track. But at the end of the day, I can tell you about some dating, guys. I can tell you about some dating, and I can tell you about securing that bag. Okay. And I'm talking that money bag, and I'm also talking about that testicle bag, okay? I can tell you about securing a bag, all right? Trust me, all right? But yeah, this type of motherhood is not sexy at all. I think that's why a lot of us in this circle um are kind of disgusted by some of this behavior because it's not perfect. None of us have to be perfect, but some of the missteps and it's like, girl, why you don't have food in the house? Like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Okay, Olivia, you're buying onesies. Good for you. Can you get pregnant first? Okay, you're buying baby clothes. Okay, awesome. Maybe you're making room for the baby by cleaning out that office. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're pregnant or not, but I know what I'm gonna need is, like I was getting ready to say, I got off topic real quick. If I ever get contacted by any of these labels, I let me tell you something. Some of these clothes that they sell for larger sizes, y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. Yes, large women want sexy clothes, but don't have people out here looking stupid. No woman the size of Olivia needs a cutout in the front on a dress. They don't. There are some outfits where it's like a two-piece midriff and it looks amazing. But a whole entire cutout on a short, skimpy, catch me, F me dress, 350, 400 pounds? No, sir. No tomatoes, no cheese, no pickles. Stop it. Yeah, people say that kitten heals. Look, whatever it is, Love Noel. I look. We know, homie got stuff, but he's giving advice to men. He's a man talking to men. Are women fascinated by this guy? The women who need to know what they need to know need to be coming in here, okay? Because I can give you some advice. You want to catch a man? Look, I was watching Ready for Love last night. Two things I want to talk about soon: Ready for Love, and I also want to talk, guys. I got to get my hair colored. My grays are popping. And is it Love and Marriage Huntsville? I watched a little bit of season 1 last night, so I know I'm super behind. You guys have been telling me to watch this for a long time, but it's interesting, and I had time last night. I got little to no sleep, but I got up, I took a shower, and I'm good. But it was interesting, Martell and Melody. Um, they're an interesting couple, but they are a lot of us out here, right? Um, get married, you don't have a whole lot. But you're making it with certain jobs. And Melody's a smart cookie, so is her husband. And they started out with a landscaping business, and they ended up creating a real estate business where they've made a lot of money. And then they pitched this show to, I guess, Carlos King, and it became a show, and they've got some money. I know they've had relationship problems and things like that. I like Kevin Samuels too, Miss Pearl. I don't look at everyone has your own view of what's going on with Kevin Samuels, but at the end of the day, um, Bachelorette is Michelle Black. I'm coming back for a Black Bachelorette. I watched The Bachelorette for a long time, many, many, many seasons into the double digits, and I'm only coming back for Tommy Sotomayor and Kevin Samuels fell out because of this. Kevin Samuels used to be okay. It's okay. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, what is this? Is this Delighted to Be Me? Hey, baby. Um, it's okay. He can have, look, T.S. Madison can get up here and give some banging advice, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I don't need his advice because he can't give me marriage advice. He's not a married man. And I, as a woman, I'm not taking marriage advice from a man. I'm only taking marriage advice from women that I've seen in marriages, successful or unsuccessful. You don't have to be married, but I would hope that you've been married to give me some married woman advice. But I've dated, and those kind of things. So I don't really take advice from men regarding women's things, right? I do like his panel. I like hearing the women call in, make fools of themselves. I like hearing the naivete and the ignorance, if you will. I also like on The Bachelor, to your point, regarding The Bachelorette, how dim and selfish some of these women are, and immediately why I can tell, girl, that's why you don't have a man, or how weird some of these guys are and why they don't have a woman and you're on a show. But Ready for Love is kind of like a black version of, it's kind of like a Eliminate meets all of these things. And it's interesting how a lot of these women show up they're all, varying different degrees of beautiful. But I don't want to say everyone. There's just something to be said about a very classy outfit, a shoulder out, a form-fitting dress, a pencil knee length or above the knee, dress versus titties out, butt banging. You can have something show. You don't have to show everything. When you show everything, I guess is the point to Olivia's dress too. If you're going to show boobs, then don't show your belly, don't show your butt. That dress was all wrong. I've got 3 B's, especially for now with my daughter. No boobs, no belly, no butt. Period, right? But you got to pick one. If you're going to show booty, then you got to make everything else a mystery. If you're going to show belly, then you got to make everything else a mystery. You're not going to, like, unless you're at the beach, you're going to show belly and you're going to show boobs and you're going to show butt. But putting everything out on display, when you're showing up to a dating show or a first date, you are asking to be taken home and busted down. Okay. And if that's what you want, the bust down, just think when you're getting ready to go out on a first date, and I'm talking to you out here, any of you who are preparing for a first date tonight, if you are showing boob, belly, and butt, understand you are positioning yourself for a bust down tonight. And if you get a bust down tonight, unless that bust down is off the chain and there is some sort of chemical reaction with you two, don't expect a second date. Just don't. That's not going to be your husband. That might be your nightmare. Okay. It could turn out to be your husband, but it could also still be your nightmare. No man who wants to wife a woman up is going to take you out and around, bust you down, and wife you up in that order, period. Okay. And if he does, girl, are his pockets empty? Is he a bum? Is he trying to live off you? Like, I got questions. We got questions. Okay. Get you a nice black dress, get your shoulder out to one side, fix your hair pretty. If you want to have some cleavage, don't have everything else. You don't have to have your legs out. Save something for date number 2. Save something for date number 3. To a man, a woman who is scantily covered, and you are out on a date night, number 1, it looks trashy. And number 2, men are also thinking, is another man going to hit on my woman? Is this, like, my brother told me this once a long time ago. A scantily dressed woman makes him have to figure out, am I going to be in a fight that night? Because is someone going to press up on my lady? Is someone going to try and punk me for my lady? Anything like that. That's what men are thinking. It's also a little dangerous. Okay. And it can put your man in an awkward position. Be classy. Yes, not trashy. You can be classy and sexy and not trashy. Just remember the 3 B's. Pick one. If you're going to show booty, show booty. If you're going to show belly, show belly. If you're going to show boobies, show boobies. Don't show it all. Doesn't it look very attractive when you see a woman with some nice tight jeans on and a beautiful blouse, and maybe she's got her blouse unbuttoned all the way down? That's fine. You got your little tape on, so it looks like you could possibly get a slip, but you're not because it's taped down. Or you've got your back out. Everything's covered in the front. Your whole back is showing. That's very sexy, but the front looks like this. When you're showing everything, that dress was wrong. For a slim woman like Lily, Jeremy Postel's baby mama, she could wear that and look fine. Is it still a bit much? Yeah, but that's okay. It's appropriate and it will fit her body and accentuate her body. Clothes are supposed to dress you. Are you wearing the dress or is the dress wearing you? Okay. Think of that sometimes too when you're thinking of your personal style and your clothes. Are you wearing this outfit or is this outfit wearing you? When an outfit is wearing you, you probably look like a fool. Okay. Okay. If you got to ask around, how do I look? You know when you look good, period. And when Olivia was sitting back there talking about I didn't zip it up yet, probably because it couldn't zip. Now, if you want to keep that dress for your belly shots when you have the baby, okay. Okay. It's still gonna look stupid, but go right on ahead. You shouldn't wear a catch me, F me dress for your belly shots for a baby, but we're just going based on the video, guys. Guys, this poor momming, poor planning, poor decision making, lack of class, lack of self-awareness, it's rampant in this community. It's awful. You know, again, Chrissy has some self-awareness. Chrissy has been making some adjustments. Is Chrissy doing everything perfect? No, and none of us are, right? Has Rod gone from zero to hero? He sure has. He sure has. Chrissy, are you divorced? Are you divorced, honey? Peyton Marie Charles is a beautiful example. I heard you talking about her yesterday. I like her a lot too. I really do. She's beautiful. I'm seeing lots of plastic surgery and procedures. I hope she's not obsessed with that. She's a very pretty woman, and I hope that she gives herself the opportunity to see what her real face looks like. She's very pretty. So, but she's got acne like the rest of us, right? I appreciated her doing her makeup and showing the people that yes, I'm a baddie out here, but bitch, I got pimples, I got cystic acne, I got all that, I got marks, I got spots, I got everything. You hoes out here who think us beautiful chicks need to be perfect all the time, think again. No, we don't, and we're not. And if I wear makeup every day, so what? That's my business. And at the end of the day, who cares? Her vlogs are amazing. She's very good with her editing. She's a baddie. She really is. And like I said, I say it one last time. She's a very beautiful woman. And she, you know, she does have dysmorphia. Yeah. Let's keep her in our prayers that she can overcome that, because she's not seeing what we see. And that's a shame. I could tell that. I really could. And there's a little bit of heartbreak in there. This is what I think about Peyton Marie and why people love her. She's a little heartbroken. Any woman who doesn't have her kids, I don't know what the story is behind that. None of you guys have told me yet, and I haven't gotten to that part or if she shared that. But a woman who's not taking full-time care of her baby, I could imagine there's some heartbreak there for whatever reason, whether it's her ex-old man or ex-husband, whatever, I don't know. And I'm not pointing fingers on her, but I'm sure there's some. I miss my daughter when she's at school all day. You know, we're at the point right now, you know, we have conversations a lot, right? But I miss her, and she comes home from school and she says, I missed you, mommy, today. I missed you. And then we just go back to like, are you debating me again? Whatever. Okay. But there's some sadness there, and I love that she's never explained that. Okay. There's some heartbreak there. I can feel it. That's the empath in me tells me something is sad in her life. And but I like her. She's a winner. You know what I mean? Like, she's persevering and she's pushing through. That's what I like. I like someone who's not down in the dumps. Just, I'm living, guys. The other day when she went to the concert by herself, when I was single, any of you, I don't know how safe it is to do single stuff right now. But when I was single and maybe my friends were busy or they were booed up, she probably returned those items after making that video. Maybe, maybe. Yes. Daria, Madison. Are you talking about Liv? Said, oh, finally I can keep something. So to your point, yes. I used to go out by myself all the time. All the time. Or I would meet up a friend there, like, oh, we may come. Okay, I'll see you guys there. I'll, just whatever, text me. Not text me, page me, right? um, you have like little codes with your friends, like I got home, or call me back and all that stuff. How we used to do, those of us who lived beeper life, right? Or if you had a Skytel pager, which is now modern day texting, right? Yeah, there's some sad overtones there. No one's life is perfect, guys. Absolutely. And she's having a good time. I see her persevering. I see her winning. I'm happy that she's doing stuff. She's going out. She's enjoying her life. She expresses herself. I feel like someone wrote her a letter and said thank you for your honesty and transparency. It's beautiful, and for her sharing her walk, it does help with a lot of people. Being fake and phony and stunts and shows and being so planned and methodical, there's nothing wrong with sharing certain aspects of your life. That's managing your channel. But at certain points in our life, we are going to share and give you the real. And the people who don't allow those open windows, who are constantly lying to us, like Olivia and Jasmine, and want us to think things that, if you don't want to show something and you don't want the scrutiny for it, don't show it, rather than make stunts and shows and then you forget, you want to dip back into real life and then you forget what you told us, right? That's my point. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I'll be back 4 o'clock. I'm getting interviewed by Fifi, guys. Fifi broke 3K and she asked and I answered. So if somebody out there wants to interview your girl, hit me up and let me know. But Fifi asked, I answered. I don't know that we're taking calls, but we are taking questions. Please go over to her channel and drop a question. If you have any questions, make sure to pop them in the chat. And that's gonna be it, right? And I will see you later on. Okay. Guys, I hope that you have an awesome day. Thank you so much for chilling with me on this Friday. It was fun. And we're going to be going into holiday season soon. When is next week, 29th, 30th? So is Halloween on Sunday? Yes. If you guys did not know, on my Instagram, my shop, my Love Lies and Lacefronts shop is attached in Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. I will take a picture with this today and I'm going to link it in the shop. And I have some other stuff that I'm waiting on to come. So when it comes today, I'll do a unboxing over here and show you that stuff. But guys, I have a ton of stuff to show you guys. I was just talking about it in my vlog. I was wrapping it up, that segment I was filming, and I got so much stuff, like from September before my birthday. But I got sick, and then I've just been trying to get caught up and show you guys what's going on. She travels a lot. She's so down to earth. You're talking about Miss Peyton. Yeah, she's a baddie. She could learn a lot from Peyton, and Keisha and Peyton met up for dinner. And also, so again, let me rewind. Number one, Toya had her baby. She's got 2 videos posted. Go check it out. She did a live. She told us all the name of her baby. So Toya Talk had her baby almost 2 weeks ago now. She did a live baby shower. She opened up all of her Amazon gifts. She told us the baby's name, and there's 2 vlogs. Go watch him. She's awesome. Okay. Number 2, Keisha could learn a lot from Peyton. They met up for dinner in one of Peyton's blogs, or vlogs rather, from this week. She met up with her. Literally, it was a minute and a half of video. It must have been fugazi for her not to show the whole thing, because it was literally an hour vlog, and she showed Keisha for 2 minutes or less, right? I got to get caught up on Keisha's vlog. Someone asked me to react on Keisha's video of her returning from Dallas. Will do. Keisha could learn how to manage her channel and how to... Yes, Keisha has more subscribers, fine. But yeah, Peyton gets them views, and it's the watch time that what? It's the watch time that what? It's the watch time that pays. Okay. On that note, guys, happy Friday. Bougie Gang Gang up in this thing. I appreciate all of you guys. I appreciate the support. I appreciate those likes. Guys, thank you so much for everything. And to all of my supporters out there, girl, do your damn thing. Period. Okay. Just do it. Do it. And don't worry about what other people have to say. And that's on what? And that's on Bougie Gang. Okay. That's on Bougie Gang. Okay. Okay. I'll see you later. Welcome back to Love, Lies, and Lacefronts, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Guys, are you subscribed to this channel? If you're not, you need to be. Hit your notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a video, when I go live, and drop another video for you. Also, follow me on Instagram. That way you can keep up with what I'm doing, okay? If you enjoy channels like this and commentary, consider becoming a member. Otherwise, guys, Bougie Gang Gang, it's an open thing. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel so you can participate in the chats. And I will see you next time I hit that live button. Okay? Take care. Bye. Hey guys, how are you?
You could be doing opposed to being on my page, bitch, cause I ain't got nothing for you nothing ass bitches.
There's something in the air.